Should the Indianapolis Colts go out and trade for a guy like Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, or Derek Carr? Maybe. But today we're going to be talking about Aaron Rodgers and why it may or may not happen, what would the Colts would have to give up, and a few other things to go along with that. So I'd like to welcome you guys to the JDW Sports Talk Show where every fan is welcome. And today we're going to be talking about how will the Indianapolis Colts trade for Aaron Rodgers? What are the chances of it? So let's jump right into it. So Aaron Rodgers, as we know, last two seasons have been MVP caliber seasons. Was MVP last year, most likely going to be the MVP once again this year. So from a Colts fan standpoint, right, Aaron Rodgers, you drool. You drool at getting a quarterback like that. But when you take a step back, you think about it for a minute, you realize how much you're going to have to give up. The way Chris Ballard is, the way this organization has been, they will not go out and try to force something like that and give up so much draft capital, give up a lot of their future for a guy like Aaron Rodgers. I get it. He's a generational talent, but he's getting older, right? He's not going to be around for forever. And he has shown issues with improvising. Once he gets off his base, once he has to improvise, it seems Aaron Rodgers struggles. That's where he struggles, and that's what the 49ers did to him. That's what happens to him in the playoffs. He struggles to improvise, and that's where he gets beat in the playoffs. So, what the Colts would have to give up for Aaron Rodgers? They'd have to give up, 2, 3 first-round picks, probably a second-round pick, and probably a young star. And do you really want to give up that much for a quarterback that's, 38? He's not going to be around for forever. Even if you got, if you got 4 or 5 years out of it, okay, maybe. But who says he's going to play at a very high level for all those 4 or 5 years? He's aging. I don't care how good you are. Age eventually catches up with you. Unless you're Tom Brady, age doesn't have a factor. Age does have a factor. So, do you really want to give up future picks like we did with Wentz? I mean, I get it, Wentz, not really worth it, but maybe we add in some kind of swap there. Maybe we add in Wentz and then 2 first rounders and then maybe a second, maybe. But who? Are they really gonna want Wentz? Maybe he's gonna be better than Jordan Love. Maybe Wentz and Love fight out for the starting position. As I say, competition makes everyone better. So, as a Colts fan, do you want Aaron Rodgers? Of course. When you look at it from the outside, when you look at the stats, of course. But do you really want a guy that comes to a franchise that just doesn't care like that? If you watch this past season, even seasons past, you can just see that Aaron Rodgers doesn't care. He just doesn't care. But he loves the game, right? He goes out, he plays, he has a ball, but he doesn't care. He just doesn't. And you can see it in his body language. He just doesn't care. He just doesn't. Do you really want that? I don't know. Obviously players are going to, play and rally around a player that is that talented, but mentally does he you like him to care a little bit, and it just seems he doesn't. And giving up all that draft capital, I don't know. I don't see it happening. This trade is not very realistic at all. If Chris Ballard doesn't like to give up first-round picks. He doesn't like to give up any draft capital for players unless it's a 6th or 7th. Maybe it has to be like an absolute steal for him to give up draft picks. Wentz wasn't. Kind of did it for Frank Reich. Give them a chance. Didn't work out. So now the Colts are out searching for more options. So do you guys think Aaron Rodgers would be an option? Would be a realistic option? Would not set this franchise back in terms of, because don't forget, if we give up, a few firsts, a seconds, we need a tackle, and we kind of need a corner, edge. I don't think corner is as big of a need as it was last offseason. Isaiah Rodgers, Rocky Sin stepped up. Kenny Moore did struggle last game. Obviously, he had a really tough last game. I think Xavier Rhodes is gonna leave. The safeties and who are they? Blackman and Willis. They're solid. Linebackers, you may need to look for a linebacker with Bobby Okereke struggling, and then you have Zaire Franklin and Matthew Adams. Matthew Adams more of a special teams guy, but Zaire Franklin is solid, but Bobby Okereke has been very inconsistent. And then you go to the edge rushers. You really need an edge rusher. You really need someone there to. We really need to get that figured out. So that's something there. So So you kind of have other positions with the quarterback, and you could live without an elite quarterback. A quarterback that could just get it done is kind of what the Colts need. Look at Jimmy G. He may not be as talented as Rodgers, but he has it mentally. He has it upstairs. He has the look. He has what you want in a franchise guy. Guys rally around him. Guys rally around that. That's what you want for your franchise. That's what you want. You don't want a guy that just doesn't care, who goes out there and just doesn't care. You want a guy who's going to care. Jimmy G cares. But is he really going to leave San Fran after this year? I don't know. But you guys let me know your thoughts on maybe acquiring Aaron Rodgers. Is it really worth it? Will it happen? Will it not? You guys give me your thoughts on the comment section down below. Thank you for tuning in to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. Make sure you like, subscribe, and put the post notification bell on. Now I'll catch you guys next time. This is JDW Sports Talk Show, signing off.